Stockpile Hobbies.
Welcome back to Stockpile Hobbies, everyone. We have another edition of Slot Car of the Week. I got Enzo with me, and today, Enzo, we're going to be doing another Lifelike car. We're going to do the Texaco Havoline stock car. It is a Lifelike M chassis car. We need to clean up the shoes. They look like they're pretty worn. You see that up there?
Yeah.
The wear in them.
Yep.
We're going to change the tires, and we'll give it an oiling too after we run it once. Okay? So, I'm going to put it on the dyno. We'll see how it does. Then we'll hit the drag strip.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have the car on the dyno here. We're running about 9 volts. And it's running about 0.19, 0.20 amps. That's right on the borderline of being, I consider, fast than just average car. So I think the car should be pretty well handling. We'll see what kind of impact the changing tires will have on it and other things. So let's start the racing. So Enzo and I just tried the drag strip a couple times. It won't launch. I always bump it with my finger. It's also having problems with the return track. Enzo, let's try it one more time. Hit your reset. Warm up the car. Oh, look at that. I can't even get it to warm up. All right, I'm going to stage you. Stop. I'm going to stage you. If it doesn't go, I'm going to tap it. Just keep your finger pulled, okay, when it's time. Ready? Okay, so the reaction isn't going to be legit because I had to bump the car. So, let's see what your time was. It was 1.443 seconds. And the reaction, which does not matter, is 0.839. That's not true because I had to hit it. All right, I'll give it a shot now too, and we'll go over to the racetrack.
Okay.
Gauge it. If you don't see it go when I pull the trigger. Yeah, that was bad reaction. But my time was even worse, 1.505, and my reaction was 2.307. That's not legit. All right, let's see if the return track wants to work this time. We're going to go over to the racetrack here. Almost. Give it a little bump there, Enzo. All right, let's go over to that sparkling racetrack. Enzo decided to go with a rainbow color today.
Yep.
Looks pretty cool. So Enzo's doing his practice lap here. And, oh, we had a bridge fall. Let me get that. So, Enzo, the car doesn't have much power, does it? How are you driving it?
I am driving it with full speed.
You have the trigger pulled the whole way right now?
Yep.
And it's just kind of going through the motions? So, you do got to slow down at that turn.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to set you up to record.
Yep.
Long delay. Wow, Enzo, good job. Pretty easy to drive?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what that time looks like for the lap. It did it in 11.83. Actually, I think that might be pretty quick, actually. I mean, it's a steady time, I think.
Yeah, then what reaction?
What was your reaction? That long, like 0.839. All right, my turn. Okay, Enzo, on stage, please kick me off. I got it full throttle right now. Just holding my finger all the way down to the floor. And there it is. Not an exciting car to drive. It's pretty boring because you can just keep your finger pulled the whole time.
But it goes pretty fast.
So I did it in 11.38 also. I think you had the same time, Enzo.
I think so.
As fast as this car goes. Yeah. No, you did it in 11.83. I did it in 11.38. What was my reaction? 0.499, not bad. Okay, let's do some toot-ups to the car. What do you say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. Let's see here. Let's get this body off.
Yeah.
Oop. Every time I pull one of these Lifelike cars off, I go by the rear axle and I always dislodge it. You gotta do the fronts on these cars. There we go.
Like stiff?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna clean the shoes a little bit. They're pretty grooved. Maybe that's why it's not launching. I'm gonna try and get some of the soot out of there. Let's get some tires though, Enzo, and swap these out. Okay, so I have small tyco front tires for this car here. I think it takes the small tires.
I think so.
Let me see against the Indy car. It's the same size. Yes, they are the same size as the narrow pan chassis and the tyco cars. Rear tires, we went through a whole set already, Enzo, so I have a brand new bag of rear tires. So Enzo, I'm pretty sure we already did the rears. These look brand new on this car. I might have done these right when I bought the tires and just maybe we forgot. The fronts are new also already, Enzo. Look at, they're brand new and shiny there. They're not even hard. They're really soft and squishy. Yeah. I think we did this car already. I think we already hopped up the tires on it. So that's good to know. Now, we want to increase the performance. So the commutator looks really dirty there in between. See the black on the on there? I'm going to try and clean that off. And we're going to clean the shoes and I'm going to oil it. So we're going to put these tires back on. These look brand new already. Go ahead and put those tires back on. I did this car before we started doing Slot Car of the Week. I did hop up some of the cars before we started doing this just to get some more play value out of them. So some have new tires already, some don't.
And this is one.
And even if not, they look good. They're shiny, they're squishy, so I'm okay with using that. So I have a 320 sanding block here.
That's one?
Can I see the car? Yep. So we're going to try and clean off all the dirt on the shoes here. I'm just going to gently run this over that.
Okay.
And try not to get the shoe to come off. I want to keep the shoe on the car. That looks pretty clean. I tell you what, Enzo, if we do all this and we do the drag race and the car launches without us having to tap it, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I would say that's an improvement. The left shoe is heavily worn, right? It's got a big groove in it.
Yeah.
The other shoe is fine. I'm going to swap out this shoe from one of my other Lifelike cars and see if we get a better performance out of this. I think this might be the part of the problem here. Alright, so I did lose a spring trying to do that, but I had a spare one. I was able to get a new shoe on there. It looks great. I clipped off part of the pencil eraser here so it would fit into the commutator area easily, and I was able to clean that off. It looks really good now. I think we're ready to run, Enzo.
Yeah.
Let's see if this makes any difference. I also oiled the comm bearing there, bushing, whatever it is, and at the back side of the gear as well. We're going to put the body on, and we'll try the drag strip.
Okay.
All right, buddy. We're going to warm up the car. Pull your trigger. Okay. I'm going to stage you. Watch your tree.
Okay.
Yeah! That was an improvement, right?
Yeah.
Did the shoe oil clean the comm?
Yep.
And I think you got a faster time too, Enzo. 1.285 seconds. What was your reaction? This is a good reaction now. The car actually went. You did it in 0.348. Wow. That is a major improvement, Enzo. I didn't have to tap the car. It launched. Let's see if it works on the return track. Go ahead and try that, buddy.
It's so fast.
Yeah, it was a bad shoe. Nice. All right, I'll give it a shot now. Go ahead and stage me. Thank you. I'm going to reset now. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I did it in 1.226 seconds. My reaction was 0.288. That's great, Enzo. All right, let's see if it's a little bit more fun to drive on the racetrack. And maybe now you can't hold your finger all the way in the racetrack. Maybe now you got to give it some trigger action.
Yeah. When it was slow, it always used to stop at the light there.
Yeah, it's actually making it, you're right. It's got a little more power now. Maybe because I cleaned the commutator too. I got all the carbon off there. And we'll send her back. Oh, that's great. All right, Enzo, racetrack time. All right, here we go. Formula One start. Great job, Enzo. You did it in 13.22 seconds with a reaction of 0.692. Good job. throttle. Still a little slow, still full throttle. All the way, finger down. Woo! Oh, I did faster too. 10.93 seconds. Enzo, what was the reaction? 0.459. Wow. So pretty cool, huh? We fixed the car. We got some better times out of it. Let's do one race, 2 laps. I challenge you, my friend. All right. Wow. Okay. So I am in the Tide Lifelike T chassis car. Is this car here? I just tried doing a practice lap with it. On the other side of the track, had a lot of problems. Keeps de-slotting. We're gonna race anyways. We're gonna see how it goes. I think Enzo's slow and steady car is gonna win the race though.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here. And we're off. Trying to catch up here. Slow down. Oh, right there, yep. See if I can catch him in the end. Oh, I wrecked. Go ahead. Finish it off. Good job. Yeah, this car kept crashing right here every time. And there we go. Cool. So looking at our racetrack times, absolutely amazing. The car is in first place with a 10.93 ET and a reaction of 0.459. It beat the Ferrari Enzo. I guess it's true, slow and steady wins the race. Stunning. Looking at drag strip times, the car not so good. 7th place with a 1.226 and a reaction of 0.288. So for the racetrack, it is the new leader though. We'll have to see if anything can do better. Now that we fixed that car up, it's running really good. It's still not that fun. You can hold a full trigger, but maybe for someone new who doesn't use the racetrack before, like when your friends come over, they could use that car. They could hold it full trigger and it wouldn't crash. So like Ronan could come over and use that car and not crash a line, you could race.
Yeah.
Cool. So, would you use that car on the racetrack, Enzo?
Yes.
Cool. Would you use that car on the drag strip now?
Yes.
Very good. So Enzo and I hope you enjoyed this edition of Slot Car of the Week. Please give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share it with others. Keep having fun, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.